Nobody in this life is above knowledge. Give us 15 minutes, Life Unfiltered. If you disagree with anything we say on this panel in any one of our videos, come up here and debate us. But no arguments, you feel me? We want to go back and forth because we do not believe to know any more than the next person. In this life, you can have a bachelor's degree, a doctorate degree. You could be whatever. You could be a doctor. You could be this or you could be that. Some people feel they are above knowledge because they belittle other people because they didn't have as much education. I'm not going to lie to you. We learn more outside of the classroom.
Yeah, facts.
I'm a college student, sport management. You know, I just want to run facilities. I want to manage things in my life. But you do not need college or even, I'm not gonna lie, even a little bit of high school to really learn in this life. You learn more outside day by day if you actually go outside and touch grass. Sometimes it's just power and authority. Sometimes people are afraid to be wrong. So they're like, nah, I don't want to hear that. No, I don't want to be open to new information. You learn in every facet of this life. We got Eliyahu in the cut. This is episode 22. Nobody is above knowledge in this life. Let us know how you feel about that. Let us know if you feel that people with doctorate degrees or people who are doctors or scientists can belittle others' opinions just because everything that they learn. There's so much more information out there. We know a small percentage in everything. I'm not going to lie to you. Come on, man.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel like there's different smarts, right?
Yeah.
One, there's street smarts. Then there's bachelor's and doctor's smarts.
Yeah.
Right? There's common sense smarts. A lot of people don't have common sense.
A lot of people do not have that.
Yeah, there's a lot of different smarts. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you don't need the classroom in order to get smart. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a lot of my research and things I know from outside the classroom, exploring things, right? And I remember in 8th grade, bro, you put me on. You asked me a question in class. You said the simple question that everybody asks. Is the sky, is the earth round or is it flat? Right.
Mind you, 14, bro.
Yeah, that's when all that debate and stuff happened. You feel me? I started researching and learning more stuff. So I appreciate you for that, bro. Not gonna lie. But yeah, a lot of people think that you just need like class and school in order to be smart. And a lot of people believe that they're smarter than you just because they have that or they had that degree or you don't have that degree. They think you're smarter, right? Also, on top of that, a lot of people think that you're a bum or you're just not educated just because you didn't go to school. And I didn't go to school and I'm not no bum. I'm not, you feel me? I'm none of that stuff. So
it means
I
nothing
don't
because
get what the big deal is of people thinking they're better. But honestly, you know what I'm saying? It's whatever. People could think how they want to think, but it don't matter that day. But no one is above knowledge, right? There's so many things to learn. We only know a little percent, like you said, a little percent of everything. You know what I'm saying? It's so much more to learn. And it's crazy to think about, honestly.
Real talk. We're closing in on that 5-minute mark. We're not there yet. If you made it this far, it's deeply appreciated. Eliyahu mentioned a question I asked back in 8th grade, just to give y'all a little bit more of an intro of us. If this is your first episode, this is my dog. We've been locked in from before 8th grade, but he does his own thing with his content. I do my own thing with our content. We came combined. You know, we just want to move people forward, conscious health and conscious wealth, whatever it may be. Back to the topic, back to the title at hand. Nobody's above knowledge. Sometimes it's emotional comfort. Some people will rather choose certainty, what they are certain in their life, than the actual truth. A lot of people don't want to listen to someone who, even if they may feel like, they might actually be right. They don't even want to accept it. The belittling, though, I don't tell anybody how to live. We got to stop the belittling just because someone doesn't have as much quote unquote education. Because people will go into college and not even use it right. You know what I'm saying? People will get that education and not truly do anything with it. That emotional comfort is also like a bias mentally, a cognitive bias, just because they feel, I know that. I don't even want to, you feel me? And it's kind of sad in this life when you think about it, because people feel like they know more than the other person based on what they lived, but everyone has their own experiences. We know a small percentage of everything. So that's the ocean, that's the stars, that's food. I didn't even go a lot, but there we go right there. So I just had a smoothie on the last episode we recorded. You feel me? We put better things in our body. Sometimes it's a health thing too. Listen, try putting this in your body. That sickness may be caused from what you're actually eating. Yep. And most people continue to eat the same things and continue to take the same medicine. Hard-headed.
Yeah.
In this life, take a deep breath. Sometimes that's all you truly need. Don't act off impulse. I said it in every video, even if that's not the topic. Nobody is above knowledge. If you feel you are above new knowledge, let us know. And you can get on here and talk about it with us. Episode 22, Life Unfiltered. Come on, bro. We just started late 2024. We doing it week by week. We doing our thing, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. And if you made it this far, facts.
Yes, sir. We rolling. But talking about knowledge, people think that they know more than one another, right? I feel like a lot of older people or people just older and they experience things, they think that they know more than you and they can't listen to you. You know what I'm saying? We try to teach them new things because they're like, oh, I'm older than you, already experienced that, been through that, already know how it is. But just because you went through certain things a specific way doesn't mean it was the same for me. You know what I mean? I could experience something different. Most of the time, when you try to teach an old head something, it's not even just to let me put you on to something. It's try to get your feedback, see what you think, how you feel about it, right? But they so hard headed, and a lot of people are hard headed when it comes to food, like you said, and even drugs, like smoking. Like I never understood the aspect of smoking or drinking. Like a lot of people do that, and they do it for fun and temporary things. And then you ask them like, why you do it? They're just like, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, are you just addicted to it? Like, why are you doing it? They say, I don't know. I'm like, why don't you stop then? Nah, I'm never gonna stop. Why are you doing it? Do you need it? Does it help you out? Like, you know what I mean? A lot of people think that smoking or drugs is the best way to cope with pain. And to be honest with you, it's not. I don't even do it myself. You feel me? The best thing to cope with pain is to meditate, pray, go out in the greater light, go outside. A lot of people sit in the house all day, and that's why they're always sad, depressed, and feeling a certain way, right? And a lot of people, they play with themselves. You know what I mean? And that's a big focus of why a lot of people not in the right headspace.
Knocks a lot of people off their purpose, and they don't even realize it until it's not too late, because you can fix yourself, but until it's further down the road and you already have physical and mental effects.
Yeah.
Come on. And I like how Eliyahu mentioned, not to cut you off, gang, but I like how Eliyahu mentioned like the age factor, when a lot of these times these new ideas actually come from younger people, and the older people still be old-headed. I mean, hard-headed. Old-headed and hard. I ain't gonna lie, I might start using that old-headed. No cap, though. But people younger than us, both 21, 16, 17, our age, a little bit older. Yeah, a little bit older than us. Creative ideas. Older people, not all of them, but they tend to be less creative because like, oh, I already been through that. I already did that. Whatever it may be. This is not even the education aspect. How we were saying some people get higher degrees in education and think they're just better. But this is just a phase of life. Sometimes age has nothing to do with it. There's more people that's more mature than someone 20 years older than them. You know, there's old heads, 40 years old, that still be doing a lot of young boy stuff. We be seeing that all the time, like doing a lot of young boy stuff. Like, so at the end of the day, age doesn't truly mean much when it comes to creative ideas and when it comes to new knowledge. Anybody can pick up on new knowledge. Being in nature daily, just walking around, you'll pick up on new knowledge. Me and Eliyahu, before this episode, we talk, because this is my dog, like my brother for life. We talk off stream all the time. We didn't even know about a certain fruit in high school. You know what I'm saying? And we found out. Did we find out about it through school? No. And this has so many benefits and so many minerals. It's mind-boggling. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these things that we researched, a lot of people are like, oh, that's on YouTube. That's not real. Or that's on TikTok. Well, you can go somewhere else and fact check it. It doesn't even have to be out of a book or on TikTok or YouTube. A lot of people just belittle things and just close it off. Closing in on that 10-minute mark. Oh my gosh, I love this episode already.
Yeah.
15, 20 minutes. I don't know how long we truly will go. We're closing in on that 10-minute mark. We go 25 plus minutes if you end up getting lucky. Thank you for showing up for the first time. If this is your first time, if you're a returning viewer, you're deeply appreciated. Close on that 10-minute mark. Comment down below if you disagree with anything, if you pick up on anything we put down. Talk with Jeb, Eliyahu. We doing it. We going at it.
I also want to appreciate one of our supporters, you feel me, giving us some video ideas and things to do, right? Y'all can come up here and y'all can give us video ideas and topics and all that to talk about too. If y'all want to come up here and debate with us or talk about it with us, you can come up here. You're more than welcome. You feel me? DM us or comment in the comment section down below. Don't be scared. But yeah, nobody's above knowledge. Nobody. I don't care. It could be the smartest person in the world. No one's above knowledge. It's always smart. Yeah, it's always something that you don't know. Always something. You know what I mean? A lot of things, a lot of people don't know about their own self. And that's something that a lot of people miss out on, right? Knowing about yourself and knowing how powerful you are, right? And it's like, once you learn about something new and experience things, it's like you're opened up to a whole new chapter in your life. And it's a lot.
And in that chapter, you know how many words is in one chapter? And this has nothing to do with an actual book, like how we said in life. But look how many words is in a chapter. Look how many words is in a book. Your life, you could compare that to a book, but your experiences, you could compare that to a book. Bro, it's deep. But knowledge doesn't stop. So no matter how old, how young, whatever you experience, your current experience, there's so much more ahead. Eliyahu is my dog. We go back and forth with each other. He says something that gives me an idea. I say something that may give him an idea. You know, and we just chop it up day by day. We want to move each other forward. We want to move you guys forward as well. Whatever age, we deeply appreciate you for pulling up. 15, 20, 25, 30, king or queen. Like how we were talking about, nobody's above knowledge. Sometimes it's social influence, right? Social influence. So if a group of people who claim they got it all figured out, and this could just be a social media group, a group of artists, or just people who think they are above people. If their friend feels this way, oh, they're not going to listen to another group if they're not cool with them, or they just feel like they're above them. People, it's an ego thing at the same time. Ego is not who you truly are. You know, when you let go of your ego, you see things a lot more clearly. Of course, you are confident in yourself. Of course, you are confident in your answers and your thought process. But when that's all you are worried about is your ego and not anything else outside of you, you will be closed off.
Yep.
Facts.
And the best way to learn knowledge and know new things is forget everything you were taught about in the past, including like church, religion, stuff like that. That's a whole deeper topic to get into, though. We're gonna get into that one day. But stuff like that and the stuff you learn in school, it's like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, a lot of people don't understand or realize why things are happening the way they are in this world. And I'm gonna just say, like, man is evil, and it's a lot of things are being taught that is not beneficial for us in life. Like in school, I always question, like, why don't they teach us things that we actually use? Like, why am I learning certain things in math? Like, what the hell do I need trigonometry for? Like, I never understood why I took that class or why I had it. And it's like all the stuff I took in high school, I haven't used yet still, and I've been out of high school for 3 to 4 years now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's worthless. Why was I even learning that in the first place, right? Why don't you teach me how to write a check? Why don't you teach me how to, I mean, you might have had that class. I never had that class.
I didn't.
Teach me how to write a check. Why don't you teach me how to save money, stack money? Why don't you teach me how to put some investments into stocks, like stuff like that? They never taught any of that. You know what I mean? They just taught bull crap, and I'm mad. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it gets to a point where I'm mad because it's like, why am I learning that? It's stupid. Like, you know what I mean? It's just a waste of time. Like, why am I learning something so dumb like that? You know what I mean? And it's like, it gets irritating at a time because you're like, bro, like, if you always teach me something else, you know what I mean? I could be having a better life at a younger age. You know what I mean?
Gem, bro.
They didn't teach you how to work on your mental health either. Like, teachers and everybody, like, I know we're not the only ones that can read or sense energy, right? They'll see you sad, upset, and instead of coming over and seeing if you're good, like, if I was a teacher, I'd be seeing all my students good mentally, physically, all that. How you doing at home? Like, you got any problems going on? Let me know. Like, we can talk about anything. I'm here to help. You know what I mean? I'm just a caring person. I care about people, but a lot of people don't care. You know what I mean? They'll do things that'll hurt you and harm you. And we say this all the time in our own separate videos. Like, people just say things to hurt you, and they do it out of pure intention. They don't care about you. And it's a shame. You know what I mean? Like, even grown folks will talk down on kids and
grown folks
people, and it's sad. You know what I mean? And they wonder why when the kids grow up, they live in a wild, crazy lifestyle because of the way you treated them, right? So knowledge, like I said, a lot of people need to get more emotional intelligence too. It's just so many things, like different intelligent levels that you have to reach, and a lot of people are not going to reach it because they want to stay comfortable. And comfortability is what holds a lot of people back in life, and they can't do nothing or succeed because they stuck comfortable.
That's a gem, bro. Eliyahu just snapped. He went off, just dropping gems left and right. He mentioned how these math things and these trigonometry things that we don't use 3 to 4 years still haven't used it. I don't condone dropping out of school at all. Go ahead and finish. Come on, just finish, just because that's the situation you're in. Even if you don't want to go to college, just finish high school so you can get past it. But that's why a lot of people drop out, because they realize I don't need any of this. And they end up working with their family, or they end up doing their own thing and actually make more money than people who do go to college, et cetera, et cetera. That was just a touch on that. But then another reason why people feel they're above knowledge or aren't open to new knowledge is their culture. You step out of culture, this one culture, into another culture, or just another part of this earth, and it's like, this is a completely different way of living. This is a completely different answer to the question. If I asked in that culture, it would have been a different answer, 2 different answers. That's how different this life is. That's why nobody is above learning anything new, because what can work for them can also work for you. But what's working for them will also work for a whole bunch of, you feel what I'm saying? Or might not, but it's the way of living. It's culture. Culture is super, super different everywhere. sometimes in state, not even country by country, state by state, it could be right down the, it could be 50 miles away, less than 50 miles away. And it's like, we're 15 plus minutes into Life Unfiltered. I don't know how long this video is going to go. I don't know how much longer we will go. If you made it this far, I actually salute to you, because YouTube is a different game. You know, it's not like you could just scroll quickly in this 15 seconds, 30 seconds. You know, we actually sat and talked about something real, you know, and not to bash any other platform. They are real too in their own light, whatever they are trying to achieve. We just deeply appreciate you for pulling up, because you did not have to be here. Nobody is above knowledge. I feel like this is just a quick hitter, bro. Like,
I feel like it's a great video. For me, we touched on a lot of different things when it comes to knowledge and intelligence. Right? I feel like it's a great vid, and I hope y'all enjoyed it for real.
I'm messing with it. Talk with Dev. Nobody is above knowledge in this life. Neither are we. Yeah. Let's talk about it. I appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Eliyahu, y'all. We out of here. Peace.